Professor Gian from Institute of Mathematics in Hanoi. He earned his PhD from Vinh University and focused on algebra research in Vietnam. And now has also published a lot of papers in which so his talk today is on automorphism and irreducible presentation of simplified algebra. Sorry. Anh đi đoạn được rồi. Anh bỏ ra được phiếu. Họ phải nhận. Còn cái mức sáng chưa nó được sẽ vào Okay. Another good morning, everyone. The first of all, thank you very much for the night letting me for today. Today I will focus on automorphisms and the simple matrix of the paper algebra. Automorphism of the level part and the rows and the applications. Okay. Okay, the first step I'm going to mention about automorphism of the level part algebra. Okay, it's my talk and on the assume that create any future and create any future. Okay, the end natural number to be equal to. And so I consider the row plot with end battle. I denote by the I end the picture like B, D1, D2, so on. The end. Okay, I mean the one only one vertex. The having the end arrows. Okay. That's okay. The first step, I put small and arrow E1. I put more E1 star. Okay. E2, I put small arrow E2 star. On shoulder EN, I put more EN star. Okay. Instead that I define the level part algebra. The row define. Okay, define the pre-algebra. Which generate for the byte V with the vertex E1 star. Okay, but at the model node, the simulation. Okay, the first. Oh, it's V the idempotent. V times V equal to V. Okay, and the okay the V times EI equal to EI equal to the EI times V. Or the same for E star. This means EI E star is the same E star, the same EI star times V. Okay, V. Okay, EI star. A time rate equal to a Kronecker delta rate equal to V. Okay, this means if I the same rate equal to V, another zero, another. Okay, the fourth of V equal to the sigma, the I and EI star, I from 1 to n. Okay. Okay, the model node simulation. Okay, in this case, we have the identity of level part algebra equal to V. Okay, equal to V. Okay, I'm going to focus on the question. The question, how about How about automorphism? Level part. Okay, this is a very difficult problem. Okay, because the structure of this one is very difficult because this one contains the Thomson-Hitchman. The Thomson-Hitchman. Okay, you know at Thomson-Hitchman is very difficult to understand. Okay, how about to come up to add? Okay, this one very difficult to study. But I focus the motivation by Kunz, the famous Kunz, the paper, the deposit down paper. Okay, I'm happy to find out something about that. Okay, much challenge. Okay, together Srivatava from India, Srivatava. And the Vian. Now I forgot. I tried out something. Okay, to let P less P and P inverse belong to general linear group and over the level part algebra. Okay. Then we have the first under the map. Okay, the map are denoted the P from level part algebra go to each out. Define or the tendency to be identity, the fixed identity. Okay, understanding the EI, EI, and the understanding. Okay, understanding the matrix. I can find the road matrix. The time must be. Okay, you understand? And the E star. E star. The transpose. Descending on two, the invert, confinement. One transpose. Okay. Do you understand? Any question here? Yeah. Okay, you can write down. Okay, you're right. You can write out. Okay, for you, I have you write out. Okay, for example, maybe 1, 2. Okay, for example, like this. Okay, they can time the some matrix. 1. Okay, you have the matrix. I have me completed. E1, 1 plus E2, E2. Okay, the second one, E1 plus E2, 2. Okay. Okay, the first this one define the E1 equal to the phi of E1 8 and the phi of P2. Okay, this means the one, this one equal to this one. Okay, this one equal to this one. Okay, the same problem here. Okay, understand. Okay. Okay, if you want either injective K algebra, homomorphism. Okay, why injective? Because this one living algebra is on way to the simple algebra. Is so that both the phi is the non-zero. It's so that there is implied that this one kernel, this one on way to zero. It implies that phi by the on way injective homomorphism. Okay, number. Second one. Okay, I have to compose session V1 compose equal equal to you expected here. Now, usually they want B. Okay, now. Okay, now the P that define action P. Okay. Now I show you again. Okay, the P action P this one 1 1 1 1 1 1. Okay. Equal to the new matrix. The P action 1. Okay. P action this one. Okay, the matrix. I denoting this one. Okay, typical kind of matrix. Usually the multiplication of matrix. Okay. 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 This one that is follow. Q belong to this one. L and left. Okay. Okay. Take a look. We have the imply this one. The imply that you have the VP belong to either automorphism, if and only if and only if. So this one equal to identity. So this one equal to identity. You can imply that this one the P minus one. P inverse. P inverse. Equal to VP approved. Now for some Q. For the end the same end. Automatic overlapped part. Overlapped part. Okay, this one the vertical. Okay, this field matrix on the vertical. Okay, this one the vertical. I focus on the vertical matrix. Okay, the side of the okay, the end the same, end the same. I fixed before. End the same. Okay.
An example of a matrix.
Okay, I show you later. I show you later. Okay, okay, don't worry. And then for some field. Okay, for some field. Okay, now very important. Okay, the fourth. Okay, fourth. Okay, you have the map theta, the map theta taken from endomorphism. Okay, I write again. And the little part. Okay, and the star. Maybe star or the new multiplication. I mentioned later. Okay, from this one to endomorphism, not automorphism, endomorphism of level part. Okay, the sending the P send to the P or the either the isomorphic either monoid isomorphism. But this one endotomium is not. This one only the monoid, the not group. Okay, it showed up very important. Okay, now I want to mention maybe I remove this one. Now the micro where I will divide star multiplication star. The P star Q A star Q equal to P the P as Q. Okay. Okay, taking the check it just from the monoid. Okay, the new multiplication. If so that you can implication. Okay. If on the now I can imply automorphism of level part equal to the unit group of this one, unit group. This one only the monoid, not group. Okay, this one the same monoid group as well. And a unit group. Okay. Okay, that show that
What the star mean here?
a star mean they identify one.
The problem to
The P, okay, the P star Q equal to P times the P Q action Q. Okay. Very difficult. Okay, show that the structure this one very difficult. Okay, now I know. Don't worry. I'll show you some example. I'll show you some example. The first. The first. The first. Okay, now I focus on. Okay, you know. DLNK, UNNK.
Yes.
Okay, just contain the DLN deliverable. Okay, contain it. Okay. Okay, in this case, it P Q belong to this one. If Q belong to this one, we have a P star Q. P the same P. I must Q. It have a Q. Okay, but not have to check. Step by step. And show that we have the theta, the reduction on the theta, no, theta this one, sorry. Theta this one, the reduction on this one. Okay. Okay, I put star here. Nhưng birth star the same. This one, okay. Or they usually multiplication. Okay. Okay. To ending to this one. Okay, the birth we come to automorphism. This one. This one on the injected. Homomorphism of group. Okay. And birthday, you have it in this one. Okay, birthday, for example, for you. Okay, very easy proof. So many you can show. Okay, for example, B, you can write maybe 0, B, 0. Okay, invertible. Okay. If this one TL belong to B, okay. Okay.
Can you give another sample? Not three.
Not zero. Okay. Okay,
I mean the answers are much different from LTN.
LTN. This one. So many ways.
X or star and something.
Okay, so there's so many ways. Okay.
Star is inverted.
Don't go. Another example. Okay, any question here? Okay, now another example. Okay, I show you. Okay, I want to remove this one. No. Okay. How do we go? Don't go worry. Okay, another example. I can define the case E1, E2, E1, E2. Okay, the sub and K is sub algebra. Sub K algebra generated by element B, E1, E3, the remove is E2, and 2 star, so on, EN star. Okay. Now, for example, equal to 2, then this one equal to the K vector space bandit by some monomial E1 M E2 L and natural number. Okay, natural number. And okay, there's so many elements. The polynomial.
Is
A vector space.
Yes.
On this one, maybe the basic with weight. Okay, there's so many weight. Okay, now. And for the P belong to this one. This one, I can see the matrix U B, matrix B, the upper triangle, the triangle matrix. But the diagonal, and the arrow equal to 0. Equal to 1. Okay. Of the triangle. Or show that okay there. Arbitrary. That. This one again arbitrary. Okay. Okay, of course that I got this one determinant non-zero. It shows that this one belong to the arbitrary. It shows that this one belong to no, not P. Sorry. Sorry, I write down not good. Maybe P or a P. No, not good. I check it again, but not good. Okay, I check it later. Ungraded. Maybe P this one. So that in this one belong to the level button, not scale. Okay, it show that you can check it. UP times UP equal to P. No, okay, I check it. It's one okay. Don't worry. Okay, and P start UP. Okay, it shows that I direction on the theta on the subject on the set of the matrix, the subject matrix. Okay, so that we have okay the theta direction on K E1 E2 together plot. Okay, then plot in the level part. Okay, the send into automorphism level part. Okay, the sending the P onto GP. P. Okay, the maximum we have injected the homomorphism of yes. Now, okay, the matter without the enter and the mind and put the from the Zabant. Any question here? Okay, I think that the abstract automorphism related, but in general, very difficult. Not easy to construct something.
The RE that is finite and the little part of Libra is the digital is digital. So all elements of each vertical of a row. Yeah, and I really want to diagram this row, mainly related to what the study. And the most difficult I think is that the parents are and there are
The question need the simple module. Open level part. Get started. Okay, now I apply to automorphism to get started the new simple module of limits. Okay, the first. Now the idea. Okay, first I'm gonna mention the famous paper by Tran. Okay, constructed some simple module from the symbolic dynamical system. Okay, now I can see the unit denoted by this one equal to the set of in particular infinity part int row prop. Okay, in this way the same this one and okay, the same that order the sequence over the arrow set of this one. The index is by natural number. It is the set arrow. This one the one usually the one of the set. Okay. Okay, the set of arrows. Okay, now that's what I can define that the sigma from infinite part to itself define. Okay, I can put B, the sequence, maybe E1, E2, and blah blah. Okay, the standing the shape map, the sigma P equal to E2, blah 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 blah. Removing the first thing, okay, shift. Okay. Oh, now the man can identify the relation P equivalent to Q. Of course, the PQ belong to this one. The factor. If and only if the sigma P KP equal to the sigma L P and for some K to L and for some K and the result. Okay, the constant number, the major number. Okay, the trick one, then happen. Okay, trick one becomes the equivalent relation onto this one. Okay, so that I did. Oh no, it's not matter. And the last this one, C, denoted by Q, belong to this one. Infinity part such that P equivalent to Q. Okay. Such that you can define the vector space B equal P define the K vector space. K vector space with a basic class. This means I write down the directly sum and Q belong to class B. Okay, K vector space. K vector space. K vector space. Okay, vector space. I'm sorry. How many minutes I have left? 5 minutes. 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Okay. Now the vector space started that it defines the scalar multiplication on the left part. Okay, the not had the number I remove. Okay, I mentioned that after my talk. If you want. Okay, the market the challenge by chance. Okay, the this one the simple market. The simple module of the left part. The enter là change module B là Q if and only if the P equivalent to Q. Okay. It's important. You focus on the short lemma. Okay, you can compute the automorphism. Equal to K. Equal. Okay. By short lemma to this one, automorphism this one. Either the division ring contains K. To this K you control K. Okay. This one in general, the this one the division ring, not field. Okay, in this way, this one is control K. Okay, very important. Okay, now. Now, I help you construct some new simple module. This one, okay, now, let's be belong to this one, B, invertible matrix over K. Okay, I consider the B denoted by P, okay, the same not, okay, alpha maybe, P, okay, defined by the twisting, the change module along the twisting, okay, because twisting simple, okay, along the P minus invert, P invert, P to invert, okay, the twisting along to this one. Okay, on weight, okay, but we need to see the in also the simple module. On weight, the simple module of a level part. And because the this one automorphism, so that's twisting, okay, I defined it, okay, twisting like this one, and a new star, some P, some P equal to phi inverse P, the times P. Okay, and the this one belong to level part. So that scalar multiplication with P, okay. Okay, nhưng but Now, my question, the field alpha P is one field beta. Okay, if and only if. But question not if. Okay. Now I want to classify the new the simple module. Okay. If you choose the P identity, like this. Okay, the same change module. Okay, but this one identity, the fixed. Okay. ED. Number, I can choose the not identity. How about? Okay. Now I show you. Maybe input.
Why can't?
No, I show you now the formula. Okay, why? Okay. Not the material. Three back the bar, now let's see the final part. No, final. Part the positive length. Final part. Okay, the sequence string. Okay, final part. Okay, you have to define the C infinity. Okay, for the C is also okay. You understand? You put C right. Okay, so that we have the first one. B okay, the B just one. Okay, equal to simple. Okay, number this one isomorphic to the little part, the factor down isomorphic the factor down the little part until the cyclic model V at V minus V. Okay, if you choose the P, now if you choose you exchange the PP. Okay, you put it invert. Okay, no problem. Yeah, so isomorphism.
Yes.
I get the module. Okay. Okay, now second one. P sleep, P isomorphic, P view. It another it and only it. It and only it are equal of D equal to the PP beta not C beta. Này là for some okay I show for some beta belong to PC. Belong to PC, the PC this one PC là cycle permutation. Beta is the cycle permutation of C. The cycle permutation. You can write cycle 1, 2, 3, and the 2, 3 and invert. Okay. A cycle permutation of this one, but not C, a similar C, but not C. Okay, you have it. You can check it again. Okay, so that you imply. Okay, now you imply like that. Okay, now you can choose C. C1, length of the cycle C1, the path, the length. You know by this one the length of C. Let C2, let's blah 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 blah. And you have B C1 minus B not C2 AP maybe Q. and belong to the computation. You compute this one at your you compute this one, and this one belongs to level part. Okay, the bird, the leg, the time cycle very different. It show that the liquid, this one a liquid, this one very different. It show that a lot to see. Okay, it show that very easy to see. Okay, you can show so many new class simple module. Okay, today I'm going to focus on the rational. Okay, the rational part. Okay, that second theorem I treat on the irrational part. I have some theorem, but I finished time here so that I mentioned this one after my talk. Thank you very much. Thank you.